y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know, my name is Kayla, aka Miss Finance Fluence. Honestly, yes, aka Miss Finance Fluence. If you're new to the channel, we're talking about all things business, so make sure you follow me on Instagram at _talkbusinesswithme, and then also follow me on TikTok, as well as hit that subscribe button because I see my views going up, but I don't see my subscribers going up. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and follow me. So as you can tell by the title of today's video, we're going to talk about why I left a Big Four accounting firm. And honestly, it was the best decision ever. Yeah, so before we even start there, let's just talk about the quality. So like, as you know, like my very first video I've made was in this room, in this exact room, in this exact position. And I can just see the drastic change from this video to my very first video. It's very different. Even like, I know what I'm saying, I'm talking faster, whatever. It's great. So definitely, I've been using the same camera, but at the time I didn't have Final Cut Pro. Now I have Final Cut Pro, so definitely upping my editing skills. I still need to work on that, and then also with I do like sit down. I love sit down videos, but I like to find different areas in my apartment. I actually do have like a few other places I can do it in my apartment that I need to try out, but other than that, I don't have too many places in my apartment where I could do sit down videos. So I've been doing a lot of vlogging, a lot of TikToks and stuff, so make sure you follow me on TikTok. But as you can tell, in the next couple of weeks, if you didn't see my recent video, but in the next couple of weeks, I'm definitely going to be editing more and also doing more videos. I have more time since I am leaving my Big Four accounting firm. So let's just get right into it. So if you don't know, I graduated from the Delaware State University, which is a HBCU, not University of Delaware State University, HBCU. That is where I got a double degree in accounting and finance and banking. So I got 2 bachelor's degrees, so I was able to obtain my 150 credits. Yeah, so right after graduation, I went right into a Big Four accounting firm. I did have like other interviews looking at other places. I also had an internship at TD Bank, and they were talking about thinking about getting a full-time offer there as well. But when the time I applied for my Big Four accounting firm and the time that TD Bank was like, oh yeah, we'll have a spot for you, we'll have a position, I don't know about the budget, we'll see about that. Just the timing, I was like, come on y'all, you know, senior year about to start, I need a job offer. So I think I kind of rushed that process, but anyway, I started with my job in October of 2020. So before I started in a Big Four, I've always heard about the Big Four. Professors always talk about it. They're always like, go to a Big Four, you know, this is on a third, you know, recruiters on campus always pushing for a Big Four at my college. So that's the route I went. And honestly, I regret it because I really wish that I did not put all my eggs in one basket. I really wish that because of my resume, my extensive resume that I had, even before going to a Big Four accounting firm, this experience, the internships, and my degrees that I had, I could go anywhere. But I chose to go to a Big Four. So I really wish that I did shop around a little bit more before I decided to go to a Big Four. But I think that was like my only option at the time, and I was really just trying to get like a full-time opportunity and then go from there. But yeah, I didn't like my head was cut off. So yeah, so I don't think I really shopped around to say like, okay, I want to go to, I'm not looking, I didn't look anywhere else. I was like, okay, y'all taking too long, I'm gonna go with this Big Four. So that was one of my regrets I have. And then also just like putting your eggs on one basket, like Big Four is not the only way, and I think that's something I want to instill in college students right now. Like, Big Four is not the only way. That is not the only way to get your experience. You can start as a staff accountant and move up quickly. Yes, people love to look for people who have Big Four accounting experience. Like, that is, even when I was shopping for my job, so like, oh my goodness, you have Big Four accounting experience. You have 1-2 years. Yes, we want you. Like, I'm like, yeah, it's great. But there are entry level positions with accounting degree. Plus, if you're studying for your CPA, that summertime frame gap between when you graduate and starting your new job, that gap is so crucial for you to really just study for your CPA, get your CPA. Once you have your CPA, you are set. Um, I don't like, I don't know how people just get an accounting degree and don't go for their CPA. Yes, a CPA is very hard, but I did not sit in school for 5 years, struggling through them classes, had to study for an extra year for y'all, the other students, to be cheating, and they go and graduate whenever they graduate. You know, no personal problems. But yeah, so I did not sit for 5 years trying to get my degree and not gonna go to get my CPA and just have a regular accounting degree. Yes, you can get jobs, any job without a CPA. There's jobs out there for you, but for me, a CPA is very important. So anyway, I digress. So yes, I left my Big Four accounting firm. I'll be starting my job in about 2 weeks. Um, I'm very excited. I'm happy. I really wanted to leave where I was working a year after. I went through one busy season and I was like, no. Actually, when I was in busy season, I was like, no, this is not for me. Just so I was in auditing. So, and I was working with private companies. So I didn't do core public, however other accounting firms say it. I was working with private companies. And just the time commitment, I started virtual, so I learned virtual, and I literally worked my first year virtual, all virtual, which was very, very hard. And that was very strenuous. So just that alone, and then the time commitment of literally waking up, eating, sleeping, working, waking up, eating, working, sleeping. Like, that was the cycle of my life, January to May. I literally wake up at 7, work, 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 work. I'm done by 9 or 10. Yes, people work more than me, but I'm sorry, that's not me. I was not working past 10 or 11. Like, I was not, because I am not a morning person, and for me to be my best self, I needed to get up. I have to go to bed at a certain time. So just that in itself was like, no, no. Just that in itself was like, no, this is not for me. I'm not. And like, I've talked to, like, in college, I've had like leadership days where I went to other Big Fours, and they tell you about your experience. I don't know, maybe I wasn't listening, but I don't know, maybe the question didn't come up, but yeah, no, it's not for me. And then I would just also say the work I was doing was also boring to me. It wasn't satisfying. It was very, I'm like, okay. It wasn't satisfying to me. And then for me not to have like a social life, I'm like, yeah, y'all, I work on Saturday. I'll see y'all on Sunday or maybe Saturday nights. No, I can't go to happy hour. I'm working. Just to have that and being young, I'm like, yeah, no, 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 no. I'm sorry. I have plans. I have goals. I want to launch a business. I want to release a book. Like, I have things on my list that I need to check off, and this is not for me. But all in all, I would say the experience was great. It was great exposure. Definitely learned fast. My team was great. The company I worked for was great, great benefits. The only downside, when I first started with the firm, I was literally making mid 50s. And I don't think I really researched salary in public accounting, but for some reason I thought I would just be making a little bit more than that. Maybe 60s. starting out, graduating college, or maybe that's just me, but definitely research salary, talk to people in the field, especially if you're a black woman. Definitely talk to other black women that are in a big four accounting firm, that are in auditing or tax, not HR, not tech, none of that. If you want to get into the auditing and tax or advisory, those core areas, and actually auditing financial statements, you need to talk to people that are actually in that capacity. As a black woman, that is so intuitive, like that's so imperative. But yeah, that is very important, like just talking to people that are actually doing the work, not people like, oh, HR, like, oh yeah, it's great, you don't even do it, so I can't listen to you. But yeah, so people that actually do the work, I think it's important to talk to. And I don't think I did that, which is why I was completely blindsided when I went in. So yeah, so after my first busy season, I knew, you know what, this is not for me. But then I got a raise in December. Then I got another raise in, I think it was June or July. And I was like, okay, now I'm working for what I'm making. We don't get overtime, but now, the salary looks like how I'm working. But I was like, money is not everything to me. So I went through another busy season. I'm thinking like, okay, let me just get some more experience. Let me get some more experience on my resume so I can go to another job. And that's exactly what I did. I got some more experience. Went through with the open mindset. Maybe now that I know what I'm doing, now that the office is open, maybe now I know what I'm doing and I can do my job well. But all in all, it wasn't fulfilling. It was very, I'm like, I can't even vlog. I can't even make videos. Some days I can. Now, don't get me wrong. There's busy season from January to May. After that, you can have a life. But no, I want a life 365 days of the year. And that's something I wanted. And then, so with my next opportunity, I'm just going in with the open mindset. I want to learn. I want to adventure. I want to see where my business can go with working a regular 9 to 5. So that's something that's my next step, my next opportunity. I'm working for a Fortune 200 company. They just, what's the word? They just separated from another company. So now they're just one. So that's where I'm working currently. And I'm very excited for my next opportunities. And I'm very excited to see where my business, my YouTube goes, and all the things I want to start, because that is important to me. But all in all, honestly, I had a great experience, great benefits. I wouldn't say anything bad about the company, but you really have to know what you're getting yourself in. So that's definitely what I want to make. I'm going to make another video about like anyone who is majoring in accounting, or even people that are majoring in finance, like what are your other opportunities outside of the Big Four? Because yes, the experience is amazing, but sometimes it's not for everyone, and it was definitely not for me. And I talked to multiple people before leaving. They gave me options. Oh, you can flex. You don't have to. You can flex and work 40 hours Monday through Thursday, and then you can, not work on Friday. You have time to study. Like, I'm still studying for my CPA. And these are things I love. Like, I cannot study for my CPA from January to May because I have to work. So now I'm prolonging my studying time to passing my CPA because of busy season. So yeah, all in all, the firm was great. Where I worked was great. I just was not a fan of busy season and just not being able to have the time to do things I love. Work-life balance, people say work-life balance is what you make it, but you can't make something that you work 9 to 9 and jump right into bed after you work. You can't make that, you know? That's not something you can negotiate with. You just have to do the work. So yeah, so that was my experience. Definitely wanted to try more different departments within the firm. I was definitely looking forward to shadowing other departments within the firm. And still, like, if my next opportunity is not the best, I would love to come back and just shop around in other departments. But right now, I'm moving on to another opportunity, and I can't wait to see how my future unfolds. Even like with my business, that is like one of the main reasons why I left. Just being able to create YouTube channels, create YouTube videos. That was very important to me. So yeah. So if you like this video, make sure you give a thumbs up and share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I definitely want to have a giveaway soon, but I need some subscribers. So thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure you stay tuned for my next one.